5. First bar is 5. Second bar is 2. Third bar is 1. It cluster together. Okay, so this is means by bar graph. Okay, so I think because we have a function in MATLAB, so you don't have to worry much how to draw one by one the line, the field. Okay, you don't have to worry about the everything, the number. Okay, the plotting, the width. You don't have to you don't have to worry because it is it has the built-in function. Okay, so let's look at 3D bar. Okay, let's look at 3D bar. Okay, bar 3 function. Okay, simplest form draws element as a separate 3D block. Okay, same like how you use same like how we used before. Okay, if we use bar, okay, if only we use only bar, okay, you see here the bar is stacked. Sorry, the bar is plotted separately. Okay, the bar is plotted separately. Okay, it has the like space between the bar, right? Okay, so same like 3D bar, it draws element in a separate 3D block. Okay, so with the element of each column distributed along the y-axis. Bars that represent element in the first column, okay, of the matrix are centered at 1 along the axis. Bars that represent elements in the last column of the matrix are centered at y, okay, displayed by column along the x-axis. For example, bar 3y displays 5 group of 3 bars along the y-axis. Okay, so if you look at this, okay, okay, so you see here 5, 2, 1. So it's 5, 2, 1. 3, 2. So it's typed in different bar. Okay, it is typed in different bar. Okay, can you do this matrix and produce something like this? Use bar 3. Okay, can you use this matrix and put the outcomes like this using bar 3? Skip. Sorry. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here, this is a okay, 5, 2, 1. Okay, so you see there, 5, 2, 1. Okay, X, 7, 3, 5, 2, 1 behind. This one X, 7, 3, and the last one is 4, 3, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, notice that larger bar of scale Y, 1, 2, and 1, 1, 3. So you see here is hidden. You cannot see behind it. Okay, you cannot see behind it. Okay, and that's why we use detached 3D bar. Okay, that's why we use detached 3D bar, because if you do like this, you cannot see it clearly. Okay, you cannot see it clearly. So bar 3 draws detached bars. So the statement bar 3, Y detached has the same effect. Okay, so we put extra code here, detached. To add axis level and X tick marks to this bar graph, we use same like the one that you do before. X label, Y label, Z label. Okay, and set. Okay, this one is if you want to set the tick, or you can use like this. Okay, similar like you did before. GCA, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I don't have that bar through here. Okay, you can do it. Okay, put the same matrix. Okay, put the same matrix. Okay, then use bar 3Y. Okay, you see here. Okay, so by default, okay, they use the color like this. Okay, so here, okay, this is like the bar. Okay, the by default. Okay, if you want to see, you can also you know, turn it around like this to see it, right? But okay, you can also use bar 3. Okay, then you put detect. Okay, then run. Okay, you can also use view to rotate it a bit. Okay, and this one is if I put like the y-axis, z-axis, and all that. Okay, and this one you see. Okay, I set the tick. Okay, I set the tick. Okay, this one is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I set the X tick 1, 2, 3. This one I set the tick as 1, 2, 3. So one class group one calls category 1, category 2, category 3. Okay, now let's explore if you use bar 3H. Okay, and detach is the same thing here. Okay, so this one is by horizontal. Okay, but if it will give you the same thing if you do like this. Okay, same thing. Okay, so this is a 3D bar. Okay, this is a 3D bar. And we can also have the group 3 bar. Okay, we can cluster the bar from each row beside each other by specifying this as group. Okay, for example, bar 3 Y group, the bar according to the row and distribution, the cluster the along the y-axis. Okay, so it will come out like this. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so here bar 3H Y, then we put it as group. Okay, so don't set it first, just let it be. Okay, then we run it. Okay, so you will get like this. Also, number 3H on bar 3. Okay, so you get like this, which is they group it together. Okay, they group it together in 3D. Okay, three-dimensional, but they group it together. Okay, so if you use bar 3H and you group it, okay, you will do horizontal like this. Okay, please take note about this question about a bar graph. Okay, you might use it for your assignment. Okay, so this one, you see, I have key in my data, right? Right? Okay, in your assignment, okay, all this data, it has to depend on the game, the spinning game. Okay, so you have to create the looping. Okay, maybe you put I, J, K, L, M, N. Because it has 6 sectors. In a spinner, it has 6 sectors. So 1, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so yeah, maybe you have to put looping for A, B, C, D, E, F, then loop, 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 loop. Then plot this, plot the background. This. Okay, tomorrow I will tell more. Okay, tomorrow I will tell more. Okay, so just a bit like brief introduction. Okay, so now, okay, this is a group 3D bar. Okay, stack bar graph to show contributing amount. Okay, so we want to show the value. Okay, of the first, okay, of the stack bar. Okay, so we can adjust it. Okay, we can adjust it by using, okay, previously, if you want to control the transparency, we use phase alpha, right? Okay, we use phase alpha. Okay, but this one, okay, we can also use the late equalized layer. Okay, bar graph can show how elements in the same row of a matrix contribute to the sum of all elements in the row. Okay, this type of bar graph we refer to as stack bar graph. Okay, stack bar graph display one bar per row of a matrix. The bars are divided into n segments, where n is the number of columns in a matrix. Okay, for vertical bar graph, the height of each bar equals the sum of the elements in the row, and each segment is equal to the value of its respective element. Okay, like this, that, that you see. Okay, so we create a stack bar graph using the stack argument. Okay, so we put it on. Is set GCA layer top. So it creates a 2D stack bar graph where all elements in a row correspond to the same X location. Okay, if you look at the previous code, okay, that we do. Okay, so we have H equal to GCA layer top. Okay, layer top. Okay, so you see here behind it, okay, you can see the value. Okay, like this, you cannot see it, right? Okay, so I think, please comment when I show you. Okay, please comment this and this. Okay, so let's look at how you want. Okay, so you see here, it's a bit transparent by using, okay, layer top. So you see here, you can see this one is 5. You can see behind it, the grid, okay, behind it. Okay, when we use layer top, okay, when we use layer top, okay, if we don't use the layer top, okay, just use the stack bar graph. It will look the same. It will look the same, but okay, it will look the same. But you see here, this doesn't have any transparency on the bar. Okay, but this one is a bit transparent so that you can see the grid. Okay, this one doesn't have any. It's not transparent. Very solid color. Do you understand? Okay, so this is using layer top. This one is not. Okay, actually it depends on you. If you like it to be visible, then use layer top. If not, okay. So this is what we call this as stack bar graph that also contributing on. Okay, then you get like this. Okay. Next is horizontal bar graph. Okay, horizontal bar graph, we use bar H. Okay, for horizontal bar graph, you can also use the layer top if you want to see the amount of it. Okay, for horizontal bar graph, the length of each bar equal the sum of the element, and the length of each segment is equal to the value of respective element. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we are going to do bar if. Okay, comment all this. Comment all this first. Okay, now uncomment bar if. Click on. Okay, then uncomment here, and here's layer top. Okay, you see here, you can see the contributing amount for each column. Okay, it's a bit transparent. Do you get it? Yeah, you get it? Maybe you can like zoom a bit so see that it's transparent. Ah, I see. Right? Okay. I think this one easier, right? Because we have built-in function. Easier, right? Compared to 3D, not compared to 3D, compared to ellipsoid, hyperboloid, and all that, right? I think this one is quite easy. That's why the coordinator and all the lecturers choose this chapter for you to do the assignment. Okay, so I hope you can do it well, right? Okay, now, so this one, okay, I have showed you. Okay, now, okay, we are going to use like to specify x-axis data. Okay, bar graph automatically generate x-axis value and the label x-axis decline. Okay, by MATLAB. Yeah, MATLAB will automatically they look at your data, then they do it. Okay, so you can specify a vector of x value or y value, okay, to label the axis. To label the axis. Okay, for example, here is 29, 27, 23, 27, obtained from sample taken every 5 days during a 35-day period. Okay, you can display a bar graph showing a temperature measured along the y-axis and days along the x-axis using, okay, this one, bar days temperature. Can you copy this and this and this into your MATLAB and see your output now? Can you do it? Okay, so this is the temperature. Okay, this one is this is what is it? The temperature that collected. Okay, every 5 days during a 35 days period. So every 5 days. So it's one, 5 days, 10 days, 15 days. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 until 35 days. Okay, so we're going to, if you want to see it, okay, so you see here, okay, so this is the, uh, it looks like this. You see the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Okay, maybe I want to name the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, you can also put the title, but I'm not going to do it now. Okay, so you look at this. So you see here, you see that here, okay, 0 here is the temperature is 29. Okay, so this graph is actually is not statistically correct. Okay, it's not statistically correct. Okay, sorry, X label, the Y label, please copy in your code. Okay, so you see here. Okay, here is not statistically correct because one of the bar, okay, name 0 here, right? 0. Okay, so what is 0? We don't know, right? What is it? Okay, so by default, the y-axis is range from 0 to 30. Okay, to focus on the temperature range from 50 to 30, okay, we change the y axis limit. Okay, so if you look at your graph here, okay, so you start from 0. Start from 0, right? So everything like this. Okay, you can, same like the previous graph, a previous plot that you did, you can specify the y-axis not to start at origin. Okay, the y-axis not to start at origin. Instead of it, it start, okay, you put y limit we start at 15, then end at 30. Okay, we end at 30. Okay, please copy this and put in your code. Okay, here I use while layer top because I want to see if the okay, don't forget grid on. Okay, grid on, then you can see the value of it. Okay, so this one is every 5 days. Okay, you can specify it every 5 days. Maybe you can put this day 1 until day 5. Okay, day 6 until day 10. Okay, you can specify the all of the value of the x-axis. Okay, but we're not doing it now. We're going to later on. I'm going to demonstrate it. Okay, so now you only have to know that okay, you can specify y-axis to become 50 until 30. Okay, and here I put layer on top because I want to see the grid behind the bug. Okay, next is if we want to overlay plots on bar graph. Okay, let's say we have a bar graph here. Okay, I want to overlay it like this. You see? Yeah, it's another line graph. Okay, how we are going to do it? Okay, again, we can use hold on. Okay, we can use hold on. Okay, and okay, so this one is you can overlay data on a bar graph by creating another axis in the same position. Okay, this enables you to have an independent y-axis for the overlay data set. Okay, to in contrast to the hold on statement, which use the same axis. Okay, so in a statistical graph, okay, a part of using hold on statement, okay, you can have another one independent y-axis, then overlay it on the data set. Okay, so let's say we have a bioremediation experiment that break down hazardous waste component into non-toxic material. Okay, so we collect the trichloroethylene, okay, concentration and also the temperature data. Okay, and again the same thing, the sample taken every 5 days. Can you copy the TCE and put in your MATLAB? Wait. Oh, yeah. I already prepared for you. Just open overlay. Okay, just open overlay. Okay, so here we have two axes, y1 and y2. Okay, then we use hold on. Okay, X label day, Y label degree Celsius. Okay, then we use GCA, H1 GCA, position. Okay, get H1, okay, position. So we plot days TCE. Okay, in red line we put 3. Okay, axis location we put at right, H2 color none. Okay, this one for H2, then and so box up. Okay, and the limit we put as we follow H1. Okay, according to the X limit, click on layer top. Okay, and H2 X we put it as is up to. It depends on the MATLAB. It's open. Okay, and we put a text here. Okay, we put a text. Okay, you see here the text we put the location is 11.3. The location is 11.380. Okay, and we do a bit of rotation. Okay, wait, let me run it first. Okay, so you see here, okay, this is a bioremediation. Okay, this one, the temperature, I start at 0. Why I start at 0, not at 50? Because I want it to be standardized with the TCE. Okay, I want to be standardized as TCE. But you can also specify it later, because if you see here, the value here is almost like 10 and above, right? You can also adjust the temperature. It becomes 10 to 30. And this one you can put is like maybe 200 until 600. Okay, you can put specify the limit. Okay, so here, okay, and now we have two axes, temperature and TCE. Okay, temperature and TCE. Okay, so we start with the first one. H1 TCA, H2 axis position, get H1 position. Okay, so which means that if H1 is this side, so okay, is on the other side. Okay, so plot days and 3CE. Okay, so this one is days and 3CE. We use red, line width is 3. Okay, so the width here is 3 and it's red color. Okay, y-axis location. So we have to get, okay, because we use here get H1 position. Okay, so H2 position is, okay, we put it on the right. Okay, so we put the H2 color, we put as none, and the y-axis color is red. Okay, so why here we put this as none? Because it's overlap with temperature, so better we put this none. Okay, because the temperature also is aware. If you have like too much lapping, okay, you will like with return and error. Okay, so this one, the horizontal limit. Okay, horizontal limit is they follow H1, so they follow whatever temperature put it. Okay, H layer top. So which means that this one, we put this as layer top and grid on. Second one also, we put layer top and horizontal tick here. Okay, we let it open. So the MATLAB has specified 0 to 600. Okay, and the font size here. Let's say. Okay, so you see here, this is without the font. Okay, so 11380, 11380. So which means that it started 11 here, 380, 380. So it will be like this here. Okay, 11, you will start here, then write concentration, but the rotation, it will, by default, it will write like this. Okay, horizontal. But we need it to be slightly tilt, right? So that's why we do rotation negative 5. Font size is 16. Yes, so you see that here it will be like this. Okay, so let's say, okay, I do, let's say 105. So you see like it will rotate, okay, like this. So you start here, 11380, then rotate, okay, then rotate. Okay, so how do I know the value? Negative 5. Okay, this one you have to try and error. Okay, this one you have to try and error. Okay, this is how you do the overlay. Okay, this is how you do the overlay of bar graph and also a line graph. Okay, so if you notice, okay, we only use plot, okay, for one plot line graph. Okay, we only use plot. Okay, and the bar, of course, we use bar with a temperature. Okay, any question? This one quite easy, right? Quite easy. Okay. I'm very glad that you say it's quite easy. Okay. So now, once the explanation already. Okay. So to overlay, okay, I repeat again. To overlay the concentration data on the bar graph, position a second axis at the same location as the first axis. Okay, but first save the handle on the first axis. Okay, so we already plot. Okay, if you look at this, okay, we plot bar first. Then we put hold on. Then we put this. Okay, why we do H1 GCA? Because H1 is like the first, it represent to the bar graph here. Okay, so if one is the bar graph here, this one we have to lock it. Okay, we have to lock the bar graph in position. So which means that when we lock the bar graph in position, so the next graph will be overlay, will be on top of it. You understand? Okay, so when the first graph is there, okay, which is the bar graph here, we plot the bar graph first, then we use hold on, then we use GCA to lock the bar graph, then the second one, okay, this one will be, it will lock, so it will stay at the behind. Okay, so create a second axis at the same location before plotting the second data set. Okay, so create again. So we do axis position, get one, okay, then we plot it. Okay, to ensure the second axis does not interfere with the first, we locate the y-axis on the right side, make the background transparent. Okay, we call it as layer top, and set the second axis x tick mark to the empty matrix. Okay, so you see here, color and so it will be the empty matrix. Align the x-axis of both axes and display the grid line on top of the bar. Okay, so we do this. And lastly, we add the text here and also the title, which is bioremediation. Okay, and the title is bioremediation. Okay, the title. Okay, so that's for chapter 6.1. Is it doable? Is it doable? Yeah, right? Is it doable? This is for your assignment. I want to know, is it doable or not? Yes, okay. Now, 153, I give you 7 minutes break. I'm very sleepy. Okay, I'm very, very sleepy. Because now, I don't know if Chinese school in Malaysia, we have to get in by 7. I'm not sure about your school. 7, is it right? Anyone from Chinese school? 7, right? Also, I thought 7:30 is 7. Before this, the kindergarten started, my son went like around 8:45. Now there at school. 7 must be there at school. So which means that I have to wake up 5:30, get ready, then wake up my son 6. Then by 6:30 we have to get out from the house. Then I have to make sure, and I live in central of KL. My house away from KLCC. Yeah, very near. My house is only 5 minutes from KLCC. So, but the traffic is really bad. So 6:30, I have to get out from the house, drop my kids. We arrive around 6:50, 6:45 like that. Every day. So my body it get adjust to the new routine. And I sleep or you always at 12, 1, 2. It depends on the what I have to prepare next day. Okay, if I went to Pilates, I will back like around 10 like that. So it's very, very tiring. Okay. Yeah, I know I can give up on the exercise part, but I like to do exercise. It's like keeping your body moving is like a good. It keep my mental health on check. Okay, come one now. Okay, 5 minutes already left. Okay, see you later.